With almost $100 million liquidated in the past 24 hours, we know that we cannot predict where Bitcoin will go in the short term. And by the time you're watching this, we have options expirations for the weeklies. So a lot of contracts, a lot of volume will expire today. And this could be a bearish signal if Bitcoin is not able to go above the 60K by expiration. So let's talk more about this in today's video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Bitopics video. As we mentioned, almost $100 million liquidated in the past 24 hours, and most of these are longs, but not longs only on Bitcoin. Most of these volumes are on other altcoins, so meme coins, etc. There's a lot of people who lost money mainly because Bitcoin didn't do what it was supposed to do. Bitcoin trapped a lot of people, including myself, on thinking it was going to go up and then it went down. Everything in just a matter of hours. So the movement itself wasn't crazy, but we can see right here that it spiked, it tested the 100 AMA, which is the white line right here. And then all of a sudden it dropped everything that it gained in these two candles right here, leaving everyone who was longing liquidated. And also I closed my position, the one that I had sold in the loss, because I thought, wait, Bitcoin is spiking so much right now. I think it's going to break the Bollinger and we're going to be in big trouble, which never happened. And I closed this call that I sold for a loss. And I opened a long position because I thought we were going to continue the momentum, and we never did. So I'm holding this call that I bought. It's negative now because we went down to the 58s, but I'm holding this position in the loss. It is, I think, $100 in red, which is bad for our consecutive winnings that we had. But nonetheless, we're not going to give up. We're going to keep making that money. But with the expirations that we have by the time they're watching this video, August 16th, if Bitcoin is not able to get back to around 60K, we could be seeing Bitcoin go down all the way to the $56,000, which again, it sucks because we've been seeing Bitcoin touching 60, going back down, then touching 50, going back up. So where is Bitcoin going to go? Are we looking at 60K or are we looking at 50K? We are not really sure. Honestly, no one can predict Bitcoin right now. No one can predict the crypto market because again, there's so many factors for the short term, as I explained in another video, that it doesn't make sense for you to try and predict a single site unless you're in a very micro graph. So you're looking at 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes charts, or you are on a super macro level looking at weeklies and even higher than that. So it doesn't make sense for you to try to predict in the short term for like a week or something like that. And based on the momentum and a few key indicators like the whale smart money, we do believe that 56 is the next target for Bitcoin. Again, this is trying to predict something that is very unpredictable right now, but based on smart money movement and based on the news that we have, 56 is what a lot of people are looking for Bitcoin, which again, it makes I have to make more money to buy more Bitcoin as always. But as I like to show you here, we always have two sides of the same narrative. And now we have a narrative here that we could be seeing all-time highs for Bitcoin because of the lower than expected CPI here for the United States. So whenever there's fear of recession for the United States and North America in general, this means that gold, silver, and other things that store value, they usually tend to go up in price. So even though on one side, as I said, we have bearish news for Bitcoins on expiration on the short term, we also have bullish news for Bitcoin, but they are bearish for everything else because of the US recession. I don't know if it makes sense to you. So because something is not going well, that is very bullish for Bitcoin. But then you have to add that even if things are going bad for the economy in the United States, if Trump wins, this is also bullish for Bitcoin. So if Trump wins and the economy goes bad, Bitcoin is going to go to the moon. So that is basically what a lot of people are thinking. But for hard facts right here, we have to wait all the way to September for the next CPI, where we should see or not a huge cut and an interest rate change against the current one. But we have 70% expectations that the rates are going to be targeted around 5.5%. So 550 base points. And to end up with a positive note, which is again another bullish news for Bitcoin, we have here this article saying that we have a very bullish signal that we haven't seen in a long time. And this is a model by a trader, which is called Composite Global Liquidity Momentum Model, so MSI. And the signal comes from this indicator here, MSI, which showed in November 2023, a good entry point. And after that, Bitcoin rallied 75% from the time that is showed on November all the way to April. This trader and a lot of people like him believe that this will be a bullish sign since it is repeating again and will be bullish for the next months for Bitcoin. But here in this article, it also links to what we said, that we have over $1.4 billion worth of Bitcoin options expiring today, August 16th. So overall, we have long-term bullish news and short-term bearish news for Bitcoin. We will have to see what will happen because again, 60K is a key strike for these Bitcoin options because that is the pain point, meaning most of these contracts are for 60K. So if Bitcoin does not go above 60K, they will expire worthless, which is pretty much saying like they are getting liquidated. And that is a huge selling pressure for Bitcoin on the market. So this is it for today's video. I want to ask you to do the usual, to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications here for the videos so you don't miss the next ones. And thank you for spending such a little time with me, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. So have a great weekend and I'll see you then. Peace.